Good evening, guys, and welcome to BoA TV and the return of the BoA podcast. So, literally just come up with it today, thinking we need to bring this back, and thought it'd be a good idea to bring out the latest news from BoA, ACC, and all of our leagues and whatnot. So, and every week I'm hoping to have a guest join me. So this week, our first very guest on the return of the podcast is none other than our young Dutchman, HOUHOUKOU. How you doing? Oh, sorry, HOUHOUKOU. Or HOUHOUKOU.
Yeah, I'm good.
How you doing, sir?
Thank you for asking.
Good, yeah. Good.
I'm doing good. Yeah.
So, how you been? Where we been up to?
Well, not much, to be honest.
No.
Just getting back into the game
Yeah.
after the rough start of the update. Let's call it that.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
we're going to get into that straight away, actually. So, with the update, so we get that, get the negatives out of the way straight away. So, we've got an article last week. I'm gonna get this up for you now. Actually, let's copy and paste this. So yeah, we got an article last week, basically outlining we're not going to get an update until summer, by the looks of it. So I'm just sorry, I'm just doing stuff in the background. I just want to get the article up for you. Where are you? Good thing I'm going to be editing this as well for YouTube. Alright, okay, I need to add another source. And we'll do window capture. There we go. So there we have it. There's the article. I'm going to jump onto it. So, from what they're basically saying is, after a successful launch in March on PC, the Challenger Pack will be coming to console as well. And from what I can basically make out from it all is there's not going to be anything really coming until the end of summer. So they state that it was launched in February with running old 1.7 physics, which we already know, even though they still added the BMW. But here we have it. So it's going to take longer than expected, but I can think we can reach the new gen within this summer or the end of summer. So yeah, they've left it kind of vague, but what are we now? April, coming to the end of April. So we're looking at about another 3 months. So after reading this, us and the admin, well, me, Rick and Surf mainly, discussed that we would bring back the GT3 as well as GT4, as Tux and Shug brought that back. They kicked it off last Tuesday. So yeah, so we are basically going to start cracking on with leagues, events and everything like that. There's not really much point in holding off anymore, I don't think. What's your thoughts on it, HOUHOUKOU?
I think we should just start going again. The game is relatively stable. Small fixes did help.
Yeah.
The only issue that I'm experiencing is the force feedback, but that's with a wheel reset, it can be fixed again and should be on the go again.
But yeah, but going up Eau Rouge, it's not ideal. Resetting your wheel
No,
with no
not
feedback,
ideal.
you can't get up it. I've tried.
Well, you should reset the wheel before you go driving. Yeah?
Oh, does that work? Has that helped you?
I always just put a plug and then put it back in, and it should work. Not always, but
Yeah.
3 times out of 4 it works.
But there you go. Well, I'd say we didn't see any DCs. That was a good thing on Sunday.
Yeah.
So maybe the GT4 guys can let us know if there was any issues last week. You don't race GT4, do you?
No, I don't.
So, have we got anyone in the chat? No, not yet. So, yeah. Well, this is going to be for watch back as well. So we're also going to bring back the hot lap in a little while. So, yeah, we're going to be putting HOUHOUKOU through his paces. Going to ask him 10 questions on a hot lap around Brands Hatch. He'll get 1 out lap, and then as he crosses the line, I will start asking him easy but tricky questions. Some of them are going to catch you out. They always do.
Okay.
So, but yeah, let's wrap that one up. So, yeah, we're going to be cracking on with all leagues until the summer. All subs are held. So, if you are looking to quit between now and imagine September would come back. But yeah, subs will be held for you until next season. So this season, because there's no spectator mode as such or anything like that, it's basically a freebie this season. So yeah, so the rest of the year you'll also be racing. Patreons, I know most of you have only paid 1 month. Well, I think 1 or 2 have paid 2 months. If you pay the 3 month, it's up to you. If you're more than welcome to stop paying, but you will also lose your all-you-can-eat racing. But obviously, that's not really materialised as much as we would liked. So yeah, back to the drawing board on that one. But hopefully, come the end of the year, we'll be back up and swinging, and back to where we were a little while ago. So, good evening, Brian. How you doing? Brian. Is that JD? That's JD, isn't it? JDB7. I'm glad you're here because you're the one who keeps asking for this. So, right, on to the next topic of the evening. It's going to be a short, sharp evening as well. Just a half an hour show. So, we're going to go on to last Sunday's Endurance League. So, HOUHOUKOU at the blind of a race. I was well impressed with your pace the other night, mate. You came in 4th place, wasn't you? When you at the end of your stint.
Luckily, Bayside could keep it up and finish P6 in the end. So very happy with that.
Yeah, P6 is a really good result. So
it is.
Them SLR boys, Jesus Christ.
Way too quick.
Toby is insane though, isn't he? Like I remember watching him driving the what was he driving?
The leader was driving McLaren and P2
was in GT4.
BMW. Oh, GT4.
What was he driving? It's KTM. He was driving the KTM. So yeah, the only driver I've ever seen out there. But yeah, there we have it. JD's has confirmed that for us. So yeah, he's evening Lilmon, evening JD, as we said. Yeah, he looked insane on that. I believe by looking at his inputs on Sunday though, I think he switched over to Will as well. I don't know if anyone can confirm that for us. But yeah, we saw a bit of naughtiness at the end of the endurance race. So we did see a driver, I'm not going to name him, but he did plough into the back of one of our stewards, of all people, at the end of the race on purpose. So, and thought it was funny.
Aye.
So, yeah. Yeah, the race is over, but don't forget, if you're out on track, you still lose drivers their safety ratings, and some people, it matters more. So, look, just leave it off. Like, I've had many words. I get it. You're frustrated and that lot, but just quit, get back to the pits, and just move on. We don't want no afters. We don't want no shittiness like spilling over into the Discord and that lot. So, yeah, please refrain from ploughing into each other at the end of the race.
Also not during the race.
More so during the race. So, and I did spot something again. Someone driving just straight through someone the other day. So, yeah, I was a bit annoyed with that. So, it's a regular bloody person that does it as well. But once again, not naming names. So, I'll try to avoid that. I'll try and deal with it privately. It's always better instead of making it public and embarrassing people. But all in all, how did you think it went?
Well, watching the result, it was perfect for me.
All right. Other than the
Imola
result, but in general, do you think the drive?
Continue.
Oh, sorry, mate.
The car was amazing. The
Yeah,
track Imola is also my favorite track, so it was just all combining factors that's made it possible. My consistency was good. every mistakes every now and then. I went straight after lapping someone, so that was not ideal. But further than that, I didn't spin. Maybe some apexes missed, but huge improvement from the start of last season.
Yeah, well, you know it last season, so like, I was shocked with your I was shocked with your pace. Good evening, Dan. Will do. Did he call you Dan Dildo the other day? So, yeah, it was really encouraging. Shame there's no spectator modes. That's bloody annoying.
Yeah.
So, but it worked.
J-Scam, yeah, J-Scam did work.
Yeah, and like the amount of viewers we got was shocking. So 21 viewers is that's a lot for. I mean, YouTube we hit that quite regularly, but Twitch never really got. It was always like 15, 16. But I suppose a lot of people, they see Xbox and they're like, "Woohoo, we're back!" So,
yes.
And a lot of people want to see what's going on. It happens often. Is that your actual surname?
Would be a funny one. It actually is.
Or is it? Have you got like a really long surname, like, or a really long name? So Dan will do.
Well, that's a good shout. I didn't even notice that.
To play on words, maybe.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So all in all, positive feedback and everything by the looks of it by Endurance League GT3.
Yep.
I was supposed to talk about that later, but we kind of lead up into it straight away. GT3 will return on the 7th of May. 7th? No, 8th. Apologise. 8th of May. Pro will start at 6 PM as usual. Pro will begin at 8 PM as usual. Normally start the servers a little bit earlier if I can. Biggest change this season is the team aspect of it has gone. It's going to be hard to, like, with DCs and feedbacks and things like that. It's yeah. I don't want to force guys to drive a car that they might not want to do. I want guys to be comfortable this season. That being said, we don't want 12 BMWs out there. So if we do see an influx of just one car coming, then we may have to alter the rules. So keep that in mind. Try and find something other than the OP cars if you can. So obviously the Bentley and the Beamer are going to look really, really strong this season. So, but yeah, there's no limitations as such, just as long as there's a nice spread to a degree. So, yeah, that's all that's really changing. Pro's going back to a tyre change. The pit stop's going to, the fuel stop will change because everyone clocked onto it and everyone's just pitting at the end of the race or just a splash and a dash. So, yeah, we've going to knock that one on the head. But although it's next season, season 8, pit is going to be not mandatory in Pro. So look forward to that one. So yeah, yeah, we're cutting pits in Pro, so it's going to make things really interesting. Okay, Dan will do. Okay, that's fair. That's fair enough, Dan. So. But right, so that's Pro. So what we sorted, what we got through, we've gone through the article. So looking at the end of summer for the full 1.8 update. So probably Christmas. The Endurance League, we've done that, and we've done GT3. So on to your turn, sir. Your moment.
Okay.
So go and get yourself ready into the server. I'm gonna get the screen up.
And if I switch to the
I don't want that.
Maserati.
I apologise, guys. I hope you're just listening because it looks terrible at the moment. Sorry. There we are. Right, I'm going to jump into the server as well. So HOUHOUKOU is going to have his attempts at the hot lap. He will be asked
Yes.
10 questions in 1 lap. My control's playing up. Yeah, in the Maserati, which has no traction control or ABS. So
my F1 experience comes in handy now.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll do spec mode. I might be able to save the replay. Has anyone else had any problems with saving replays?
I don't. But
Okay, track temperature. Yeah, I remember it was in mid-20s, so we're all good.
yeah, 24. Track is 31.
I'm going to get my questions up.
All right. Yeah, it's fine.
Right, you get 1 lap to do your hot lap. I'll do yourself a favour, get them tyres nice and slick. Only tip I'm going to bring you, get them nice and grippy.
Okay.
Because, as I said, no ABS. I'm not going to give any of...
They will warm up eventually.
I do know Luke Andrews was winning with them. Right, so the key here is to answer as many questions correctly as possible. So that goes first, and then your time comes second. Yeah, yep. So if you equal someone else who's got 10 questions right, then it'll be split by who's got the quickest time.
All right.
So, right. Track,
okay, camera. That's a great start. Already no post feedback.
You do what you got to do, mate.
Typical.
We are streaming the GC4 POVs, but we've got a little while before that starts. Well, we've got 10 minutes before that starts, but...
should be in time for that.
Yeah, that's all good because it's going to be practice and
okay, now it's going to crash.
Restart it if you need to, mate.
Yeah, but probably the game's going to crash. Yep, exactly.
It's still on my screen.
Yeah, it's a bit delayed.
Well, okay, while he's doing that, I'll get the other screen back up. We'll carry on. So let me know when you load it back in, dude.
Yep.
So Dad's got the same problem as well, can't save replays. I saved the first Porsche race, GT4 race. But while he's loading in, I am going to talk about GT3 on PC. We are just started a new short series. We've got Porsche Cup starting next Thursday. So only 2 have signed up at the moment, but hopefully we'll get a few more bums in seats. It's only $3, literally just to cover costs. It's like bare minimum, no prizes. There will be a stream. So if you're on PC, please go and jump over. We will probably bring that back, a weekday league on Xbox. I'm not too sure if Masala wants to run the National League again, Nations League again. So I'm just going to get back in. Okay, I'm just going to run through the GT3 quickly for evening, John. I'm just going to run through the standings. Where are you? There we go. I apologise. Okay, this is the standings for the GT3 series on PC. We've got Alexi Degani unable to stretch that lead at the moment. Mirtaj has really kept in close. It's been a really interesting season so far. These new guys have definitely upped the pace. Obviously, you can see why I'm worried about the BMW being OP. So 4 of the top 5 are all BMWs. And we've got Matt Whitburn, aka Malone. Some of you might remember, who raced against us a few times in the old team battles. He's sitting in 6th with Luke, our former manager. He's sitting 7th. We go down, Cardinale, I think he's quit the series. Then we've got Mickey D, you may better know as Michael Taylor, sitting in 12th place at the moment. Really strong season. So we've got Malone's dad in 13th, Christian Bell. Then we've got our very own Sirkos, our Swedish Viking. He's sitting in 17th. And then Balcom, who's driven for our esports team, who did very, very well on the weekend. And then we got Ricky Pink. He's sitting in 21st. And then Alan Hartfield is just behind Stuart Pryor. We've got Blanchett in Ferrari. Ferrari's really struggling this season over on PC. Then we've got our legend that is Mover. And then we've got Hayward, who used to be very dominant in Pro, or very strong in Pro on Xbox. Got Shogun, who's also made the jump over to PC. And then we've got Physics, one of our admin. And then we've got Williams, who used to be 100 Cloth on Figgy. And then we've got Jensen and Red Apple. So they're both making a jump over to PC as well. So we're going to get to see them on track next Monday. What track we got next week? We have got Brands Hatch, of all places. Guess where we actually going on with the BoA meetup on Sunday. That's why there's no race. So, yep, that's that. So, yeah, if you are over on PC, please go and you've got Thursday nights free. It'll be 2 20-minute races. So, let's get over on SimGrid and, yeah, sign up. Yeah, good fun. It's the new 992 Porsche Cups as well. So, yeah, Rick had a good laugh in it the other day doing some photos with him. So, yeah, get over there and sign up for that. So, over to our young Dutchman. Just give me a second. Shut these screens down. I will tidy this up at some point. You're not in the server?
I am.
Okay, it's not showing on my screen, so I'm going to quit. Oh, was you on track?
I was on I am on track, yeah. I'm warming up the tires.
Well, that was stupid, because I just quit. So, once we've done this, we will show you the GT4 standards, and then we will jump into their race. It'll be the Euro boys, which tends to be the quicker guys. Ooh. On my way in, mate. So. Okay, if you want to jump back to the pit, so you ain't got no advantage.
Okay.
One outlet.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna get my questions up. I'm ready to go.
Yep, going out.
Jump the ball with you.
Different. Interesting to ride. Should be able to keep on track.
I've never seen you drive.
I've done 3 races. Don't drive them often.
They are good fun.
They are really good fun.
No, that didn't work, did it? Just remember this is all we've got for spectators. I'm going to get it into the cockpit with you.
That was very close.
It's really cool. Some people out, even Bonzi's had a go at this, and he didn't do as well. Yeah, he didn't do it.
Yeah,
and I made it quick. I just made it quick. Yeah, you're still going forwards, mate. That's the main thing. I think Kool-Aid had the worst one.
Yeah.
Okay. As soon as you cross the line, I will begin.
Cool. And I don't spin before the line.
Well, yeah, everyone's done that. Okay, good luck, dude. And we begin. What is the name of Netherlands' main international airport? Okay, who won the 2020 F1 Drivers' Championship.
New Zealand.
Yeah. What does BoA stand for?
Bunch of amateurs.
Name 3 other Dutch BoA drivers.
Circlets, Bakel, and Big.
Name 3 UK cities.
London, Liverpool, Manchester.
Who is Max Verstappen's father?
Jos Verstappen.
How many World Cups has the Netherlands won?
0.
I thought you'd get caught out with that one. Who won last season's GT3 Pro League? Which Italian MotoGP rider is now racing for Audi in the GT3 World?
Valentino Rossi.
Last question. What do me and Lando Norris have in common?
World Cup 1-4.
Oh my god! Right, go for it, mate. Oh no, you didn't get right one. What is the airport? Name some airports.
No idea. Got no idea.
You don't know it? It's your country's. What's your main airport?
Oh. Schiphol.
Yes. Now you got it. That's all 10 questions.
Never. I heard never.
Or Schiphol? I don't know. Yeah, you should pronounce it. Well done. Well done, mate. 137. Yeah, I think you quite possibly got it, mate. I'll have to look back. So I'll write that number down before I forget it. So 137 flat.
Yep.
We'll get back to as soon as possible on that. Well done, dude. You smashed it. A couple of them I've got. I can't believe the number 4. You bloody.
It just what the tweet you did on Twitter some time ago.
Oh, was it?
Which driver will you share the?
Okay. Well done. See. Listen. Watch. That's why you should go onto social media and that. Lot. You learn it. Okay, we're going to switch back to the podcast, but yeah, that was brilliant, mate. Well done. That was awesome. Yeah, you definitely. I reckon you got that there, mate. That's great. But yeah, so all we've got to do now is park. Yeah, so we're just gonna check out the GT4 standings. Now, so there we have it. So we've got the Euro after one round, Euro League, and surprise, NXS Toby has come out on leader first round with Willibon. Actually, pursued by Trigger. So top 3, no. Big surprise. Waco, you know, he's quick. Old Lost Harbour. Joined the beginning last season. Also quick. Sign. So an SLR driver. Mid run. Old Lander, the BoA. He's going to get big better season. So expect good results from him this season. Sipex. And Janetta. Did well at Suzuka. The fans actually expect the Jeanette to do pretty well as well. We're Flaming Racer in the BMW. Noza, also in Jeanette. Mouse. Oh, I'm sorry, Mike Rassus. SLR Davey. 4 SLR drivers in there. Then we've got Banjo. We have not seen him in GT4 before, so we've seen him. Go on some wings. I swear that's Jake. That might be Jake's brother, Luke's brother. I might be wrong on that one. Dove, who was really close for clinching it on the last race last season. So yeah, hopefully he will make his way up the standings. And then we've got Evo. He's in with the BMW again, sitting in 16th. LMW, Red Apple, DOI Pistols. And we've got a few new names at the bottom there. So who's that? Pokinis, Jotsu, Parapost, Warzone Lad, and Stevie KTM. I'm guessing that's the KTM then. So that's the Euro results. And then we're going to have a look at the Intercom results with Acid House topping the standings. And then we've got the manager, BoA Shug, the league manager, sitting in second with Jensen in third. I'm not too sure if we're going to see him this week. Maybe stick him with GT4 on Xbox. Lil Mon in fourth place, followed by Masala. And then we've got Steve is Awake in sixth place, Glytads in seventh, Pricey in eighth, Wizard in ninth, JDB7 tops at the top 10 after one round. Then we've got BOA Shark, Coulthard, Galea, Atomic, oh, nearly done it, I nearly called him Atomic Kitten again, Chaotic Atomic, Bayside, Hunter Fox, Raphaels, who had a very interesting race on Sunday, BOA Medic, who's been around for, well, literally years now. Neil B, also been around for a long time. Mantas, Dariosis, Heteris, Tux, and then three at the bottom, also been in BoA for a long time. Obviously, Tux is one of the managers of GT4, him and Shug. So, yeah, there we have it. And we're actually going to jump into that in just a bit. What time is it? Is it time? Yeah, so they should be up and running. But I'm going to shut this stream down. I'm going to say thank you and well done to HOUHOUKOU. So awesome job tonight, mate. Okay, yeah, shocked how well you did there, mate. So not in a bad way. Yeah, you smashed it, mate. So I can't wait to go and dig out the standings, and I'll get them up tomorrow morning for you. But yeah, thank you for anyone who's joined in and watched the stream tonight. How many viewers we got? 10. That's not bad at all. So I think that's the highest for a podcast. So well done, dude.
I'm doing wonders.
Yep. So that was episode 1. We're going to start this all afresh. So I'm going to edit it and make it into a bit more of a cleaner podcast where bits like that I don't do. But yeah. Anyway, on that note, I'm going to kill the stream and restart it. GT4 up next.